Hello folks, today we are going to be making lifting beams out of a tree. We're going to cut it down, stick it on the sawmill, slice it up, make lifting beams for our cabin. Yeah, stay tuned. Alright, what we have here is our victim, which is, aside from it leaning relatively straight, our goal is to get two 16-foot beams out of this tree. We're going to cut it above the hook right here, drop it, and then slice her up. So let this be a lesson in what not to do. Make sure when you're dropping a tree that your path is clear and that nothing will stop it from falling down. We didn't get enough momentum with the tree falling over to fall through there. I knew it was going to hit them, but I didn't think them trees were going to hold it up. So we're going to get the tractor, we're going to hook a cable, and we're going to pull this tree down. Very dangerous. This tree is being held on the stump just by the sheer force. That's one way to do it. I think it worked. And we managed not to take down the two bigger trees. Good deal. You're going to use a leaf to mark it?
Well, I don't have anything else in my hand.
We do have a chainsaw.
Right there.
So we're going for 16 feet, right?
Yeah.
Someone ran out of gas in the tractor. They didn't check it before they went to use it. So yeah, what we need to do is, because we're supported on this end down here and the far end down there, your log wants to sink in the middle. Try to lift it up so we can cut it in half. We got our 16-foot lengths measured out. Slice them off, and then we're gonna go put them on the Wood Slicer 9000. Well, guys, things didn't quite go as planned today. Had issues with the sawmill, bearing issue that we got fixed, but didn't get it back together in time to get my logs on up. Of course, today's Saturday, which is when college teams play college football, and I got to watch my team play regardless of what's going on in my life. I got to watch them if I can. If not, I got to listen to them on the radio. One of the little pleasures in life that I get, and I stick by that. Got to support my team. Go Dogs. Just to put that out there. Anywho, so hopefully we can get it back together tomorrow and get the beams cut. I got 2 bottle jacks I ordered off Amazon for like $30 a piece. This should be here this week, and we'll be able to do our next stage, little barn raising, literally. This ought to be fun. But hopefully we can get these beams cut up and stuff. I'd like to have a video out where you guys can see that process with a sawmill. And yeah, that's where we're at this point. Now I'm here with a Wood Slicer 9000. At least that's what I call it. Our homemade sawmill. Dad actually built himself. I'll bring out another video on the breakdown of it and what it all entails, construction and whatnot. Right now, fixing to adjust the blade. We got our bearings and stuff back together. Getting ready to make them beams to slide under the barn to raise it up. Yeah, stay tuned.
Did he get that part on that he wanted?
Huh?
Did he get that part on
Yeah,
that he wanted?
we got it. It's adjusted now.
So it works better?
I ain't tried it yet.
Oh. This is your starting.
I think it's gonna have
Huh?
to come back over this way, I think. They're gonna clear that post?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, I'll put some stops so it don't roll.
Yeah,
off.
that's
That
exactly-
happened to me one time too. I had stopped as I was turning it over, and it rode up on top of it and flipped right off on the back side of it.
I mean, is that gonna be too long?
Oh.
Too long.
Wedge.
So the log we have here is about 14 inches. It is oak. If you notice, there's a green line. That's actually a laser Dad set up. So, you know, logs have a taper. They're generally skinnier at the top and fatter at the bottom. So when you put it on a sawmill, you usually have one end sticking higher than the other. The laser's to help guide you. So if you need to adjust one end or the other, you can. You can see pretty much where the blade's going to travel or track through the material you're cutting. Okay, epic failure. I went to roll the log over, and guess what my dumb self did? Notice how that log is not on the bunks. That is a problem. All right, crisis averted. We did get the log two sides square. We're not going to waste the blade because cutting this oak, this is actually red oak. Cutting oak is really hard on the blades. And since we're using this as a lifting beam, we're just going to keep two sides flat. And then, yeah. So we got it back on here. We got it cut. Now we got to cut another one right there. We got to swap places, so. Well, we ended up with, what we got, Dad?
8-inch and 7.5.
And we got 8-inch
About 10, 12.
and 7.5, about 10 or 12. So thicker one will go on the very bottom of the barn. We got more room, and then the thinner one, which is only 1/2 inch thinner, will go in the middle part. And then we got some finagling to do to get something under the front part of the barn. So, but that's where we're at. So productive.